Hi, my name is Morgan, and for my field trip, I took a virtual tour of the Aquarium of the Pacific. The Aquarium of the Pacific is located in Long Beach, California, and I chose to explore this place because I've never been there and learned they had an exhibit where you can touch sharks and stingrays, so I decided to learn more about them. The first thing I learned about was the kelp forest, and here are some facts about the kelp. But what I want to talk about is the importance to the ecosystem. So they provide food and shelter to many organisms and species. They also help reduce coastal erosion, and they serve as a buffer against strong storm-borne waves. So here is the anatomy of kelp. So there's three main levels: the canopy at the top, the midwater, and then the bottom, which is the holdfast, which also serves as a tiny ecosystem for small organisms like barnacles, crabs, snails, and sometimes octopuses. So next I learned about a blacktip reef shark, and their importance to the ecosystem is that they maintain species below them in the food chain. They help remove the weak and sick. They keep the balance with competitors that helps with species diversity, and they also maintain coral reefs. So here's the anatomy of a blacktip reef shark, and one way to distinguish them is by the black markings on the ends of their fins. So next I'm going to talk about how this is related to our class. And one way is that they talk about coral reefs and how they are threatened and what we can do to help them. They also provide a water feature that talks about where their water comes from and major water uses and ways to conserve water in our daily lives. And lastly, they provide information about environmental problems in threatened ecosystems, but they also help endangered animals by rescuing them and rehabilitating them. Now to close this project, I want to talk about one major concept I learned. So I learned that the Aquarium of the Pacific has partnered with the Monterey Bay Aquarium for the sea otter surrogacy problem. And in the bottom left, you can see the otter they just rescued named Millie, who they hope to become a surrogate mother for the orphaned sea otter pups. And that's all I have. Thanks.